I just got off the phone with Amazon support. I had to make a call about an issue with an item that we had paid extra money to have the item shipped quicker. The item didn't come on time. It was actually a week later than it was promised. But we were able to get the whole situation figured out. I wrapped up the call, and the lady said, "Before you leave, I just want to thank you because you were one of the nicer people that I've spoken with today." Which I thought was sweet. But it really kind of broke me because I didn't do anything. I just called, told her the issue, told her I wanted a refund for the service, and that was it. Which makes me wonder, are we as a culture this far away from just normal courtesy, normal kindness? Is it really so bad that when a person just casually addresses that they want a refund for a product, that you're getting thanked for being nice? I had another situation kind of similar that made me think. I was going to a gas station before church. I needed to grab an Alani. And as I was going into the gas station to get it, I opened the door. And as I opened the door, there's a lady walking around the corner. So I was like, I'm just going to wait and hold the door open for this lady. And when I opened the door, she walked through and was so grateful that I held the door that she gave me a hug. This is like a lady in probably mid to late 40s. She gave me a hug and had tears in her eyes, thanking me for being so polite. And while that gesture was kind, of course, I was glad to be able to help her. I just feel like that's normal, or what should be normal. If there's someone close to the door, you hold it open. I don't care who it is. I don't care what gender they are. I don't care how old they are. Why am I having a lady come up to me and give me a hug, about to cry because I held the door open for her? That is such a small thing. Are we really doing that bad as a culture, as a country, just to be nice? I think I have a lot of regrets as far as my childhood went. I have 3 brothers, and we're all decently close in age. I focused so much on making friends outside of my family while I was living at home. So much. I would talk about it all the time. I just want one friend. I just want one person. And all these people that my heart yearned for so badly aren't even in my life anymore. They're not even around. They're not even on the same path as I am. And I had so much time with my brothers. And man, I wanted everything else but to spend time with them. And it wasn't until I went away to school that I realized how important siblings are. I was going to school being surrounded by people. It was like a completely clean, like a clean slate. Like, you have to know everybody. You have to learn everybody. You don't know anything about anybody. Nobody knows anything about you. No inside jokes. You can't tell what their sense of humor is. You can't tell what'll offend them, what won't. And it just really leads to, like, until you get to know them better, just kind of like a 2D relationship. You're just kind of feeling each other out. And that process is so long and drawn out, only to come to find out that you guys don't have any similarities. You don't believe the same things. You don't have a desire for the same things. You don't even know who they are. All that to say, I never realized how badly I needed my brothers until I had them gone. When the closest thing I had to reaching out to them was a text message or a phone call. I remember yearning so badly for them to be there. Someone that would get this joke. Someone that would understand my humor. Someone that would understand my life situations, my past, what I've gone through, and be able to understand. And I didn't have that when I was away. But I think probably one of the saddest things is that was kind of the beginning of the end. Um, Hands down, my brothers are my best friends right now. And we don't even live together anymore. I see them a handful of times a week if I'm lucky. And I just feel like I wasted so much time. And all I could do was fight, antagonize, cause strife. Because I was so focused on me. So focused. Everything is so much greener on the other side. No. No, it's not. Because at the end of the day, a loving sibling should have your back, regardless. A fight and argument that you have will ruin everything, kind of like friendships do. I think there's a lot of factors as to why it went the way that it did. We were a lot younger. You know how it is just growing up. I think the saddest truth is that you're never able to realize how important those relationships are until you're out of the house. I don't think I would have believed it if you had told me this a couple years ago. There's no way. There's no way they'd be my best friends. There's no way they'd be all that I need. There's no way. But now that I'm sitting here, aside from my girlfriend, they were my only friends. And I don't say that to be, like, woe is me, I say it because those are the only people that I trust. The only people that I know me better than I know myself. The people that can push my buttons and get me worked up in a couple of words. But people that would also have my back through anything. That would give their lives for me. And to think that I missed out on so much time. It's very hard for me. That's probably one of my biggest regrets. I think I feel the same way about my parents too. Man, you just never realize. You can't see it until it's gone. I don't know why. You know, I was never. I had a good relationship with my parents. And I was very blessed. Very blessed. But you can't, it's like a mental block. I couldn't ever see them as just other people in authority. Obviously, I knew that they were doing good things, being my parents and working hard and valuing them, but it's like, it's different. You leave and you're like, man, they are such important aspects of my life. Such good people. People that I could learn so much from. People that I love to hang around. But now I only see them a couple times a week. But I think I have the utmost love and respect for them right now. Living out, of the house. Figuring out how to live on my own. Seeing, wow, parenting is really hard. There's a lot of decisions you have to make that are gut-wrenching, Decisions they made that I resented them for sometimes. But looking back, some of those decisions saved my life. But of course, when you're young, you're so narrow-minded, you can't get around it. All you hear is no. You don't think about everything else. You're so selfish. You don't care. You're mad at them for no reason. Kids don't understand. They don't know what's going on, but they think they do. But it's like a light has been flipped on for a little bit now. I see now. I can see. And I can look back and have just utmost respect and love for my parents. They're good people. And right now, I would just love to spend time with them, but I can't. Life has led us in a different direction. I'm growing up. My siblings are growing up. It's that stage of life. But I deeply regret not spending more time with all of them. Because right now, I would give a lot to be able to have that kind of time with them again. I could make more of an effort to see them. Life just gets busy. And it's hard. People have schedules, people work, people have events. Sometimes I just lay in bed and I can't sleep because I just think about these things and they eat me up. But I can't shake the thoughts. So I just lay there so focused on them, thinking all night. And I can't sleep because I'm haunted by my decisions or just wishing I did it better. I used to kill myself with what ifs. What if I had this job? What if I did this at school? What if I hung out with my family more? I'd second question everything all the time. I don't think that much, at least this intensely anymore. I believe He allows things to happen a certain way. I don't believe in what ifs. No. I think whatever happens, happens, and everything happens for a reason. I don't think there are alternate universes or alternate ways life could have gone. I think this is it. And I don't think you can abuse yourself with that thought process because if it was meant to be, it would have happened. And we might not know why. What's going on is going on. Sometimes we figure out, sometimes we don't. But I found such a peace in knowing that I'm right where I'm supposed to be right now, doing exactly what I'm doing with my family, with my girlfriend. This is where I'm supposed to be. That used to eat me alive. would lay in bed and worry about that. I would second question my job. I would second question my college. I would second question friends. I was so obsessed with the right decision, the best move. But I don't think good, better, best. I think we have a choice to decide what it is that we want to do or what decision we want to make. But I don't think there are alternate ways that life could have gone. I think the way that it happens is the only way, and you can't beat yourself up about that. Everyone has mistakes. It reminds me of that one movie, It's a Wonderful Life, where I don't know the exact storyline, I haven't seen it in a couple of years, but essentially the main character wonders, what if I did this? What if life was like that? And essentially in the movie, he gets to see what it would have been like if whatever his fantasy in his mind was about actually happened. I don't think that, I know a lot of people think that way, but I think abusing yourself with that thought process is so bad because it can go on forever. And you can be so obsessed with what you thought was the better move, what you thought was the better job, or who you thought was the better boyfriend or girlfriend or spouse. You're so obsessed with the what if, or so obsessed with making the right decision that you can't see that the right decision is clearly right in front of you. And I fear that a lot of people around us on social media, other influences, are constantly making us second question ourselves. Because, oh, this person got a degree in this and has a great paying job, or this person turned on their phone and now they're making thousands a month on YouTube. I don't think that helps. Because you can always compare. And there's always going to be someone who has a better looking life than you. Then you also have to know, you don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. You don't know if it's actually working. And there's always people that have it worse than you. I was starting to realize that I was so obsessed with what I thought was the better option because I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to be stuck contractually to my workplace for years to be able to finish out my schooling for free. Why wouldn't I do that? Other people are going into lifetime debt for this, and I'm getting it for free. All I have to do is stay at the same company. I can switch positions. I just have to stay at the same company. But all I could see was all these people on YouTube making good money, all these people having jobs that they loved. Everyone's so happy. Everyone's so perfectly fit where they're supposed to be. And here I am wondering what in the world I'm doing because it doesn't look as good as theirs. When in all reality, 5 years from now, I might have the best opportunity out of all of them. To have no debt, have a career planned out, and to have money saved up while I'm doing school. I don't know. I just feel like we make a lot of mistakes. Everybody does, nobody's perfect. I've spent so much time worrying and fearing things that weren't even worth it. It's crazy how much stuff doesn't matter when you get older. Or even when you just look at your circumstance. I mean, my whole work and school situation was kind of a mess only half a year ago when I decided to actually commit to schooling again. I remember crying about it. I couldn't sleep. I would think about it all day, all night. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? I guess you just kind of have to go through those things, you know? Because I don't think anyone on this planet could have told me it was the right idea, and I would have been happy about it. Speaking of that, about everybody telling me something, I saw something in a video today. This is YouTuber Santiago Weppler, I believe. He just sits down and talks to the camera, kind of like this. He's got a very cool voice. He told the camera he has a huge issue with being enough for himself. He said the world, everyone in the world could tell him he was good enough. But he still wouldn't believe it. Because there's something going on in his head. Or the thoughts he had about himself. And I really resonated with that. I don't think we have the same reasons. I was bullied a lot as a kid. I know I'm an easy target. Or at least I was. I probably still am, who even knows. People would tell me the most random things that I could remember clear as day. Tell me how I was skinny or how I had a weird face or how my hair looked bad. And looking back on those days, obviously those aren't things that would offend me now. But as a kid, man, you are so self-conscious, you know? And one person says something about something, and you hyper-focus on that one thing. I was so skinny as a kid, according to everybody around me. I still am pretty slim. I remember wearing crew socks on purpose to cover my shins because I thought they were too skinny. I remember wearing sweatpants to cover my legs. Of course, these aren't things you tell anybody. This is just stuff that you think about. And one thing led to another. People just say things. Kids are cruel, man. And I would pick up on those little things that they would say. And they would just live in my head, always reminding me, oh, this looks bad, or oh, this looks bad. And it got to a point, I don't even know what the expectation is of myself now. But even people that I love so dearly, when they compliment me, I can't take it because I don't believe it. And when that guy said that about how if everybody's complimented him on what he was doing, he still wouldn't believe it'd be good enough, that hit me. Some of the most important people in my life tell me some very powerful and kind things, and I can't take them. Like I like actually struggle to take compliments because I don't think they're true. Because I've allowed these horrible thoughts to just live in my mind. I don't know. I need to work on that. Because I know God made me the way that I am. And He doesn't make mistakes. And that would be with everybody. But it just hit me today. I was like, that's not okay. I'm instantly just dismissing what people have to say. Some very nice things that they don't have to say that they still say. Just be like, yeah, it's not true. The heck, I just need to take the compliment, say thank you, and move forward. Compliment them back. I don't know. I saw that today at work and it hit me, and I was like, I need to work on myself. I'm enough because of God. Even if I had so many issues, I don't have value because of how I look or what I'm able to do, but because I'm made by God in His image. Sometimes it's just so hard to just listen to that and believe it. I constantly am lying in bed thinking about random things, kind of like I just rattled off to the camera. And I can't sleep because I overthink about these thoughts and I go down rabbit trails of thoughts, and before I know it, I'm thinking about something completely different. And it's been 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes of me thinking through all these things, and I can't sleep. This is kind of just the random, spontaneous stuff that happens to me in bed. Hopping from one topic to the other because random thoughts just pop up in my head, and then I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll think about that now. I don't know. I kind of just wanted to do something different. Sleeping has never been my best friend, nowhere close. I struggle with it a lot. I should have been in bed over an hour ago because I have work in the morning. But I'm just awake, you know? Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully you guys maybe can resonate or benefit something from my rant. But I wanted to do something different. Have a different mood. kind of be a little bit more transparent, you know? I hate people that are so fake on the internet. And I watch my content and sometimes feel like I am. Not in the sense that I'm fake, but just that it's not relatable. I love relatable videos, people that put down their walls and talk about their issues, people that are in similar situations as me, and I feel like I'm not alone. Because, sometimes people just say things that you feel, but you're never connecting the dots in your head until you hear someone else say it, and you're like, oh my word, I know exactly how that feels. I'm going through that right now. Or I just got through that. And I've never been one to be pretending that my life is great. I can't fake my emotions. Anyone that's close to me knows that. But I've never really felt like a real side of me, walls a little bit down, have been shown before, and I kind of wanted that to happen. Because I'm human too. I have so many problems, so many things I struggle with. I'm not perfect. But yeah. That'll be it for tonight. I need to go to bed. I'm exhausted even just sitting here, but I just kind of let my mind go, and this is where we are 40 minutes later. This video is exactly why I can't sleep. Exactly what I just did is exactly what happens in my bed when I know I should be asleep, but my mind is running. And I can think about something and it feels like 2 minutes and it's been an hour. So there's a little bit more of a personal side to me. Nothing too crazy or exciting. Just kind of chill and low key. A little bit transparent. Hopefully relatable in some aspects. But yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to bed. I need to get sleep. If you guys want to share me your personal experiences in the comments or comment something else, leave a like, and if you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing. I do a whole lot of variety of stuff on here. I'm trying to figure out what I want to actually do, but we got some lifestyle, we got some vlogs, some comfort content, stuff like that. So I'm trying to find my place on this platform. I just don't really know what it is yet, so I'm trying a whole bunch of different things. It's been a lot of fun, but haven't really figured out what I want to do yet. So I'm just going to keep trying. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for getting a little emotional, but yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.